Hello, everyone. My name is Kevin. I'm making my first YouTube video for my channel, which I was definitely on the fence about, but it's in response to JC's 1,000 sub contest at the flip side. Um, First of all, JC, thank you uh, for doing what you do. You put out like 4 or 5 videos a week, man. You're a machine. I've been watching your videos since you've been around 100 or so subscribers, and I've just really been entertained. Um, you are always energetic. You're always putting out so much content when it's not just showing, vinyl records, which is appreciative. And you're always commenting. I see your comments everywhere, man. Not just on you comment on everybody who makes comment on your channel, but you comment on everyone else's channel. So the guy is awesome, and he really is everywhere over there in the vinyl community. So, all right, I think those 1,000 subs are well deserved. So, cheers to you, my man. Here's to thousands more. Okay. All right. So, sending a shout out to some channels that you think are, more deserving of maybe their numbers or whatever. So I have two, and I chose one because they're a record store, I believe in Illinois. And the reason why I chose them is because I actually received my first order from them today. So I thought, hey, it doesn't have to just be, individuals. I know record stores probably need the business too, and they just happen to put out some cool stuff. So I'm talking about Toad Hall Books and Records in Illinois. Nick over there, I think, owns and runs the shop. And he does all the videos. So he does some cool segments. One is like a Mo-Fi minute that he does, where he talks about what's coming out, Mo-Fi related. Talks about whatever releases or reissues they're getting or what they have in stock, and any kind of news. I think you first heard recently about the Janis Joplin Pearl One Step that's coming out. I heard on his channel. So they do a vinyl roundup that kind of shows you what's coming out that week and what they have in stock. Very similar to what Mike at the In-Groove does. However, it's different genres of music. I mean, Mike over there really likes the jazz stuff, but so I'm going to show you kind of what I got. Again, that's Toad Hall Books and Records. They have a channel here on YouTube. They have you can buy stuff from them online. So, as I was saying, I received this today, and I'm going to cover up my address because this is sent to my house. But this is their mailers. You can see on it, it says Toad Hall, Fragile. I bought full records, so it's kind of beefy here. Okay, so I did take the tape off the back, so it is sealed pretty well. I just went and looked to see, make sure everything was a-okay when I opened it up. So upon opening it up, you get some, packing material, you get an invoice, and then just quickly, I'm just going to show you what I got. Nothing's groundbreaking, nothing super rare. But it's just stuff that, I'm just adding to my collection right now. So this is one of the most popular records of the 90s. I was born in 1980. I was in high school when this record came out. MTV was still playing music videos and stuff. But this record, no doubt, Tragic Kingdom was everywhere. So it's just a reissue, something I wanted to add to my collection. So yeah, there's that. Now, this next record, kind of I was sold on it by Nick. I didn't know what it was, but it sounded pretty cool, and the price was on point. So this is Rome. It's actually, the story about it is, I guess it is a soundtrack to a fictitious movie. Okay, up there you can see it's done by Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse is one half of Gnarls Barkley, as I know him. Gnarls Barkley, you know, him and CeeLo Green. But Jack White, according to what I heard and what I've read about, Jack White went and got a bunch of Italian either composers or people who worked on like the spaghetti westerns and got them to kind of collaborate on this. So Jack White is on here. Norah Jones is on here. There's some other artists on here that are not listed on the track listings on the back. So I went ahead and picked it up. It's supposed to be really, really cool. According to Nick over there, he definitely, for $16, I mean, it definitely piqued my curiosity. So I'm really, really excited to give this a listen. You know, it's associated with Parlophone and Third Man Records. So there's that. All right. So now that I've been following JC, and he's kind of turned me on to some other guys like Aaron with Alamere. I think that's how you say his name, and some other guys that are kind of like in that. They really like the metal and 80s rock and dare I say hair bands and stuff like that. But this is something that I picked up that I probably wouldn't have picked up had I not kind of watched their videos, and they've kind of highlighted some of these bands and stuff like that. This was, I won't say before my time, but it came out before I was really into music. I mean, that was 1989, and it's Skid Row. It's their self-titled album, I believe. Self-titled, yeah. And it's the it's an anniversary edition. It's on Friday Music, which is who put it out. Excuse me, and it's on like Translucent Purple, which, you know, colored variants. I don't go crazy about them, but yeah, this was definitely something. I know some of these songs on here, but I definitely would not have picked this up if it wasn't for JC and some of those other guys. Really watching Aaron Mutha Alamere's, his Tipsy Tuesdays, really kind of makes me want to jump in it, because I left a comment on one of his videos. I was just like, look, one word to sum all that up was probably just fun. It just looked like so much fun what these guys were doing out there in LA back in the day. You know, Motley Crue, Skid Row, Guns N' Roses to an extent. You know, the whole LA scene stuff. All right, this last one is one that I've seen kind of floating around the vinyl community. I know Dylan has shown this one a couple times. I think he's got an original pressing that goes for hundreds of dollars, if not up in the thousands. I don't know. I'm not that kind of collector. But, you know, I don't know this band that well, but it is on, you know, definitely that genre that Dylan's into. And he's shown this before, but I picked this up. I saw this was coming out. And this is Easter Everywhere by the 13th Floor Elevators. It is a reissue, excuse me. And the cool thing about this one, it gives you the mono and stereo versions of the record. So I'm definitely looking forward to giving this one a listen as well. So I haven't opened any of these. I haven't given them a listen. I know they're no doubt back and forth. But these other ones are probably going to be something I listen to here in the near future. All right, so that's what I've received from Toad Hall Books and Records, and that's one of my shout outs to one of my entries for this video. And the other one happens to be Brian's Vinyl Records. Funny story about this. Well, that's not funny, but just a story about how I came to find him. I received a record in the mail, one of these purchases on Discogs, and when I received it, I was disappointed with the record because when I put it on my turntable, everything looked great, and I paid a decent amount of money for this record, but I put it on my turntable, and then it started going around, and it was doing this. And I hear whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So yeah, it was warped. And it's here, I'll just show it to you. There's a copy of The Cure's Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. JC, you'll probably love it. It's got 2 hype stickers. It's got this one here. This is an original pressing. So we got 2 2 hype stickers on there. I know you love your hypes. And it ended up, when I bought it, it is a gold stamp promo. So you can see it there, and you can also see it's got a cut in the top there. So yeah, it was definitely a promo, and you can kind of see right on there on the label. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it says promo copy, not for resale. Anyway, original pressing of this cost me a decent amount of money when I received it. I was pretty pissed off when I got it. Being that there was a warp, not in just one, but both discs. So, long story short, long story long, whatever you want to say, I was looking on how to fix a warp. And that's pretty much how I found this channel. I was looking to see, all right, well, how do you fix a warp? I had some back and forth with the seller. That didn't go too well. That is a story for a different day. But trying to figure out how to fix a warp, and I came across a couple things, some articles that said just leave it under some high pressure for like 6 months and hopefully that'll help it. I saw one where some guy put his records in the oven. I'm not putting my records in the oven. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Then you can, like, some of the companies, you know, you can ship it off and they'll do it for, you know, you got to cover the cost of shipping and make sure it doesn't get damaged in shipping. And with the way U.S. Postal Service is right now, I'm still waiting on something like a month from a purchase I made. Who knows if it's even going to get there or if it's going to be in the same shape when I sent it. So Brian was doing a thing on the vinyl flat. So he had bought the vinyl flat, which it's like 2 metal things, and you stick your record in there, and it, you know, evenly distributes the pressure to kind of help flatten it. And it also offers like this thing that looks like one of those pizza bags that keep things warm. You slide it in there and you can turn it on. It's like a heater, and it'll kind of slowly kind of take it out with pressure and heat. So he went through a whole thing with that, and I just started doing a deep dive on some of his videos. Now, I just like his videos. I think he's got about 350 subscribers. So, but Brian's taste range all over the place. I mean, he's talking about Disney soundtracks, and he's talking about metal, and he's talking about other stuff. So he's just got a wide range of stuff that he talks about, and his collection seems to be pretty diverse. So maybe go check him out. Again, that's Brian's Vinyl Records. And the shop that I was talking about was Toad Hall Books and Records, and they're out of Illinois. So they have an online shop too. I don't get anything for this. I just was kind of showing it. I thought they'd be a good candidate for some love out there in the vinyl community if you are looking to buy some stuff and maybe you can't find it at your local shop, or maybe you don't have a local shop. So just another option. Okay. Just want to end it by saying, JC, thanks again. All right. You're kicking butt out there, and you've opened my eyes to a lot of different things in the vinyl community and different music. So I really appreciate what you're doing. So keep it up. And I love that you're getting people to pay it forward. All right. Take care. Maybe I'll do another video, maybe in the near future. Maybe not. But thanks again. Bye.